Hey guys, it's Carnage6 back again, this time with a viewer request. Well, actually a couple of viewer requests, but not a lot of people have requested things, so it's kind of easy to do. Anyway, what is all this? Well, basically this is so far my collection of Banpresto high-spec coloring figures. I think that's what they're called. Now, I don't have all of them. I'm working on it, but I do have quite a lot, and this is a request from Jinzin #1, I think that's his name. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. He wanted to see a couple of these. I'm not going to take all of them out of the box, obviously, because that would take forever. I'm just going to take a couple out of the box and then show you the height differences between these and Irwin figures and stuff like that, just to give you an idea of what they're like. As you can see, most of them are the normal figures. The ones with the windows where you can see the figures, those are the first releases. And then the ones with the black boxes to your right, I think those are just repaints, recolorings. So if you have most of the original series, you don't really need to get them. You can see kind of, well, there's 4 of them that just have artwork on the front instead of showing what the actual figure looked like. I kind of don't like that because, I don't know, I kind of like having to be able to see the figure before you buy it. So these new ones that just came out, they just have a picture of the figure instead of showing you the actual figure, so hopefully you don't get a dud. That's just one minor complaint. So I'll open a couple of them and you can see the height differences. Okay, I kind of wimped out and only opened 2 of them. I opened Frieza because he's one of the smallest, and I opened Broly because he's one of the largest. So here we can get an accurate size comparison. First size comparison, I'm going to put a minifigure in with him. As you can see, nope, that's not going to work. It's about the size of a regular Bandai Gachapon. It's a Banpresto keychain figure. So obviously, they're too big to fit in with this. Next up, we have a Bandai Dragon Ball Heroes figure. And as you can see, the Heroes figure is too big to fit into this. So we've gone from one extreme to the next. Okay, and finally here they are with some Irwin figures. Now, as you can see, they don't really fit in. I'm guessing they might fit in with hybrid figures because those are a little bit smaller too, but honestly I don't have any hybrid figures that I could find when I was doing this video, so I'm kind of out of luck. But obviously some characters would probably fit in better with Irwin figures. As you can see, Broly looks a little bit too small. And putting Frieza next to that particular Vegeta doesn't look too bad because Frieza's kind of supposed to be a little bit smaller. But it still doesn't work. So anyway, Jinzin, I hope I answered your question. Okay, now, on to the next viewer request. You'll have to forgive me because I cannot remember who made this request, but someone wanted to see all my Uzaru figures together in the different scales and all that stuff. So here they are. As you can see, over here, we have the Banpresto Lucky Draw Ichiban Kuji one. Next we have the Golden Uzaru from Bandai for the Bandai Dragon Ball GT line. Next, I'm gonna pull out a bit. We have the another Ichiban Kuji prize figure, the most recent one of Uzaru Vegeta. Then we have a Tokyo Toy Show exclusive. See if I can get that. Well, if you've seen my other videos, you should know who this is. There's another Golden Uzaru. And finally, my newest one, which I've never shown before because I just got it in. This is another Tokyo Toy Show exclusive, and to be honest, it's one of my holy grails. I really always wanted to get this figure, but it was always too expensive. And I finally got it. This is Uzaru Vegeta, again from the Tokyo Toy Show figures. And I believe it's limited to, I don't know, around 500. So as you can see, I don't know if I can fit them all in. I can't really. But they're all different scales, different sizes. I guess the biggest would be the new Ichiban Kuji Oozaru Vegeta right here. As you can tell, he's not too bad. This guy, the Tokyo Toy Show Golden Oozaru, is pretty dinky, small, and even when you compare it to the other Band Presto ones, the Bandai Golden Oozaru from GT kind of comes up short. Now let's see what they look like with other figures. First off, we have two Irwin figures next to the Bandai GT Oozaru and the Band Presto Ichiban Kuji Oozaru. As you can see, the Ichiban Kuji one is more in scale what you think an Oozaru would really be like. The only thing I don't like is his head is pointed way too far up. If you put him on a shelf, you kind of can't see the top of his head. But other than that, it looks pretty awesome. And now again, here we have the latest Vegeta Oozaru, which I think, in my opinion, is the best in terms of scale, like how big he is. And then we have the Golden Oozaru, the Tokyo Toy Show version, and you can see, yeah, the Irwin figures don't really, well, they look kind of too big. But like I said, if I could get that Oozaru Vegeta off its stand, and I haven't really tried very hard, but if I could, it would probably be the best figure. And right next to my new Vegeta Oozaru figure, it's hard to get a good scale with this because of the weird pose he's in. Just ignore the tape on his arm. I kind of had a mishap with him. It's not a big one, but kind of dropped him on the floor and his arm popped off, but it's just held on with glue anyway, so I'm just going to re-glue him. I just didn't have time to do it for this review, so if you're wondering about the tape, that's why. I think this new Oozaru is pretty awesome. Like I said, it's one of my holy grails that I always wanted to get because it's so rare and it's hard to find. I think it looks pretty awesome. But that being said, I do prefer the other Vegeta Oozaru that just came out, actually. Again, if I could just get him off the stand, he'd be perfect. Alright, now before I go, I really want to thank all my subscribers. I haven't done that yet. I did not believe that I would get over 100 subscribers. I'm really grateful of that. And it's all pretty much thanks to Old Fan, because she did a shout out. So I'm going to return the favor, and I'm going to have a shout out for a couple of people that I think you should definitely take a look at. Well, I'll tell you about them as we're going through Oozaru Land here. Anyway. Okay, first, she kind of beat me to this already because she kind of posted her video the other day, so I'm going to scale back mine a little bit. I'm going to tell you about 3 people that I think you should check out. You should subscribe to them, you should watch their videos. The first is SUGARFREEKANDEE. Okay, my videos are very, I don't know, there's a lot of information and stuff, and if you like Dragon Ball and looking at weird, rare stuff, that's cool, but SUGARFREEKANDEE's videos, they're entertaining, like, they're actually entertaining, so if you want to see Dragon Ball videos that are entertaining, and, you know, she has a great personality, she loves talking about Dragon Ball stuff, and she tells it like it is when she got her figures, whether she likes them or really hates them and thinks they're crap. So you should definitely subscribe to her. And 2 guys, which I was supposed to shout out a while ago, and I have been lazy. I'm gonna group them together because they kind of do the same kind of videos. Like, if you want to see a figure, like one of these Oozaru figures, in like insane detail, like every little detail, like the nails on them and whatever, and you want them to describe everything and show you everything, these 2 guys are definitely the videos you want to check out. First we have Sergeant Lopez 25. Definitely check him out. He like goes over every figure and like with like every single detail, what's wrong with it, what's, you know, you can see the earwax in their ears, basically, you know. So if you want to see like everything and you want an honest opinion, check out his videos. They're awesome. And he reviews other stuff besides Dragon Ball, so check it out. And finally, the other one who I would group in pretty much the same category is AndrewANIMETOYS. Yes, AndrewANIMETOYS. He's a guy who will show you like just insane amounts of detail. Whatever you want to see on the figure, if he's got the figure, he's going to show it from every angle. He's going to show the box inside and out. So if you want to buy a figure and you want to see it like, you know, what it's like, watch his videos. They're amazing. So anyway, I hope I could return the favor of having a shout out from Old Fan if I shout out these guys. Because there's other people I was going to shout out to, but, you know, they have tons of subscribers, and these guys don't, and they really deserve more subscribers. It's kind of insane that I have so many subscribers and they have so little when they do such good work. So anyway, that's all for now. This video is kind of thrown together really quickly just to get it done. So if you have a viewer request, you want to see something, if I can do it, because some of my stuff is packed away, but if I can do it, I will do it. So post a viewer response, show me your collection, ask me a question, anything. And that's all for now, so see ya.